Thanks, Rayleen. Thank you for including this written rationale, summarizing your experience with the campaign so far. This is good stuff. Thanks so much. There's nothing here I really need to address that I won't address in the actual critique itself. So let's go ahead and set this up. I've got the magazine and the banner. By the way, thank you very much for including that banner, that magazine. A lot of students missed that request in the announcement. So including the magazine, it will allow me to make comments on the adaptation from the magazine to the banner, which is actually excellent. There's no question it's the same campaign. I think it's a really good setup so far. So there are definitely areas for improvement, and we'll talk about those right now. Okay, so here's what we have. So let's talk about the magazine ad first. Okay, so I think that you're looking pretty good. A couple of recommendations. So let's go ahead and take the rest of the relaxation. Let's take this pamper to stress away and left align it. Bring it right over there and left align it. Place it right there, left align. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take 25% off massage bundles and we're going to right align it right above the text here, which means you might have to reduce the size a little bit. So left align here, then this is all right align. I'm sorry, I didn't mean right align. It's placed on the right-hand side, but left align with the body copy, all right? See if you can try to fit that body copy without that box in the background. Try to see if you can use a different color or try something with that. But the placing it in a box is okay. I'm glad you didn't use a color box. It's a transparent box, so that's fantastic. Speaking of boxes, I think there's a lot of visual weight at the bottom of the ad here. I think there's too much visual weight based on that banner, or that purple banner. My recommendation there is to take the contact information and we're going to remove the headline and subhead down a little bit. It's going to be moved over here and give it a little bit of room. That'll be moved down there. We're going to span the location right across the top. That, or place the purple logo here and span the location across the bottom. And you'll see examples of that in the course announcements. The examples that I posted way back in week 2. Here's some examples of how to assemble that type across the top like that. Okay. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, so back to the magazine ad. So that's going to redistribute the visual weight here. So basically, in summary for the magazine ad, so we're going to move this down, left align, headline, subhead. Take the call to action, bring it over here, and left align it with the body copy right there. Okay, then we're going to change that address area, remove this big purple banner, just keep the logo and span the address either at the bottom or the top of the ad. All right, let's move into the banner ad. The first thing we see in the banner ad is the masked image is not included. That's required. We have to get that masked image in the banner ad. The next requirement for the banner ad is the only thing that's animated is the call to action. So rest and relaxation, pamper, work hard, treat yourself. Okay, there's an inconsistency right there. I would use the same verbiage for the headline. So rest and relaxation, pamper the stress away. Don't forget, rest and relaxation, that's Arial bold, not Arial bold italic. And then pamper the stress away would be Arial bold italic. Do not animate that. That stays static. All right, this is your call to action, 25% off all massage bundles. So bring that right here and animate that. Okay, so we have in the banner ad, we have the masked image, maybe right down there. Then indent this to right about here. Rest and relaxation, left align, pamper the stress away. Underneath that, animate 25% of all massage bundles. Okay. The only other thing you will have to include in the banner ad is just a location. This is a perfect spot right up here. You know, U.S. Virgin Islands. That's it. Or located in the beautiful Caribbean or something like that. Okay, and that's it. And make those changes. And this thing is really going to come to a very, very harmonious campaign. So let's go ahead and make those changes. Those are my recommended changes. I'd like to see those reflected in your final submission coming up next week. If you want to run those changes, if you want to go ahead and start working on those changes and run the campaign by me before your final submission, that's great. I'll be glad to take another look at it. But let's go ahead and get those changes in place. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. If I can help you at all, please let me know. All right, great. Thank you very much.